Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. We are getting into a GLP1 update slash question and answer slash just comment only video. Thank you guys so much for the love on my last video with me letting you guys in on the fact that I'm in Wonderland now. Okay. Very excited, and y'all show me so much love. So thank you. I asked a few questions in the last video, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, definitely go back and watch that. I posted it a couple days ago, actually. But we talked about, actually, before I do all that, hello. If you're new here, my name is Keisha. I am a woman who is on a GLP-1 journey for the second time around. I am on 5 milligrams of tirzepatide, and it has been consistently since about November. And yeah, so I started at 2.5. Now I'm on 5 milligrams and thinking about 7.5. Okay, so we'll talk about that a little bit too. But thank you again so much for all the love this time around. So last time I did a Q&A video, it was really cool, really fun actually going through the comments and kind of just chatting through with y'all. I can't even go through all of them this time. Like, y'all showed up and showed out. So thank you so much for all the love on that last video with my GLP-1 update. And the other thing I'm gonna say too, just bear with me, y'all. I know there's a glare on my glasses, but the last video I tried to do it without the light from my camera. I mean, from my what is this called? My like tripod stand being on. And it's the plight of wearing glasses, okay? I feel like there's really not much that I can do, but I did order a new light, which I'm excited to see if this works a little bit better. So we'll try that in the next video. But this time, I know it's a glare. Okay. Your girl needs to see though. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my computer so I can read your comments. But we talked about in the last video, basically, I shared with you guys that I'm in Wonderland, and I shared with you that I was I was struggling with constipation way more than I had ever before, and definitely more than the last time around I was on GLP-1. And what else did I share? I shared that my hair loss had been minimized. And I feel like there was something else, but definitely you guys gave me a lot of advice and tips when it came to the constipation. Before I even get into the comments and things here and questions, I will say that I do feel better. Like the last few days, I have been feeling a lot better. Like I told you, I've been doing my greens and all the other vitamins that I shared with y'all that I'm taking on a regular basis now. I am taking them on a regular basis. I'm being good. And I've definitely, the last few days, I've been increasing my water for sure, having at least one thing of electrolyte water, and then just nonstop water throughout the day. And what else have I been doing differently? Just watching my diet a little bit more. And I definitely feel like, oh, and I have fiber gummies. So I bought fiber gummies a few months ago, and I haven't really been taking them consistently. I think I took them for like a couple of days, and I was like, I don't really see a difference. So I kind of stopped, but I've been starting to take those up again. And I don't know if it's just a combination of all of the things, but all of those have been helping. So I feel way less bloated now. Moving things are moving along. Okay, things are moving along. So if I do have those symptoms again, as far as constipation, a lot of you guys gave me a ton of tips. So we're gonna talk about what you guys said in the comments. So one of the first ones is to drink more water and eat more fiber, for sure. I also saw another comment that was saying eat an apple every day and blueberries. An apple, it's funny, I actually had an apple earlier for my snack, and I do keep them in the house because that is one of Olivia's favorite fruits. So I will try to do better with eating that on a consistent basis. I'm also heard kiwi is really good for fiber as well, and I do have kiwi in the house because, again, that's one of her favorite fruits too. So those things, and just trying to stick with eating regular fruits on a daily basis will be a goal of mine for sure. But the fiber gummies, if you guys have any recommendation for fiber gummies, let me know. I do know that Black Girl Vitamins, they have a fiber gummy that I have not tried yet. So if you guys give me a good recommendation, I may try it. But if not, I may just go to that, since I have almost everything else in Black Girl Vitamins. I might as well get the fiber gummies with them as well. And then, oh, that was the other thing I talked about in the last video. So we talked about the fact that I was contemplating moving up to 7.5 milligrams of tirzepatide. And I will do like a little spoiler. I was going to try to save this for the end, but I think you guys have helped me make up my mind that I am going to move up to 7.5. I have definitely had a slower response this time around on 2.5 and 5 milligrams. And I'm going to go with yes. So I just took my shot. Today's Thursday. I just took my shot on Tuesday night. And that would have been my second dose from this vial. So I have 2 more doses left of 5. And definitely this weekend, I'm going to go into my portal with Mochi. So shout out to Mochi for making it so easy to just order and get the medication right to my doorstep. And I'll make sure that I change it before my next refill of 5 comes, that I switch it to 7.5. So I'm going to be moving up, and I'm going to be so nervous because now this will officially be a different dose than anything that I've ever had before. Nervous, but also excited at the same time to get closer to my goal, because being 199 is not my goal weight. And even I think last time around my weight loss journey, I ended up at like 190, maybe 191 or 192. And I do carry weight so different than most people. I am 5, we'll just round up and say I'm 5'8". And I don't know if I'm just stocky, muscular, big bone, whatever you want to call it. Me at my skinniest in history, like when I think back to like when I was like a size 4 and I was so skinny in college, I was still, excuse me, I was still like 170, maybe 175. I can't remember being any less than that. So I don't want to be a size 4. I want to be healthy. At the end of the day, I do want to be healthy, and I do want to be toned. So before I get 7.5, I know I need to get my behind back in the gym so I can start to tone up. I do think I've been doing a little bit better this time around, or in the last, I would say, couple months, with getting a good protein in. And I know that that will help as far as like not losing a lot of muscle and getting like extra flabby, but I got to get in the gym so I can tone up too. So that is my news, that I'm going to move up to 7.5. And that was like my little tangent. So sorry, I'm supposed to be going through these comments. That's also why I can't do it in one fell swoop, because I'm just like, there's so much that I want to say. And y'all said a lot too. Okay, so this comment, thank you, Tony Oliver 4404, is pretty long. I'm going to try to just do a little synopsis of it. But you said constipation is serious. You had it before with the shots, and what worked for you was fiber gummies twice a day and a full bottle of water each time. A shot glass of milk of magnesium cherry flavor. I've heard of milk of magnesia. I never had it before though. And I did hear a lot of you guys in the comments say magnesium will help too. What else did you say? You said that salads can make you bloated. That is something I think I talked about 2 or 3 videos ago, when I said that I was doing a lot more like hot foods and soups and broths and things like that, and trying to stay away from the salads. So that is a good tip as well. Yeah, so that is, and then electrolytes every morning. Definitely. Thank you so much for that tip. Magnesium breakthrough for bioptic misers. Let me tell you what my strong suits are. My strong suits are marketing. My strong suits are content. My strong suits are fashion, being a good mom. Reading difficult scientific words is not up there, okay? But thank you for that. So magnesium, we're just going to say magnesium has been a constant theme. The Tamika Michelle's 7.5 is cool. Getting ready to do week 4. Consistency is key. You're going to have to keep up the routine in order to see the results keep going. However, moving up in dose does not equal more weight loss. The program does. Facts for sure, because if that was the case, I would have lost all my weight now moving up to 5, but I haven't. So I'm going to move up to 7.5 and also continue to do all the things that go along with that. So thank you so much. Tasha Jones says, eat more apples. I'm taking fiber pills and stool softeners. I was pooping every day. I love how we get to be so real with each other. I was pooping every day prior to the shot. I am on shot number 5 milligrams. I go every other day now, and it be heavy. Poor thing. My diet includes berries and apples. So I think it's intentionally adding those will be good. So yes, like I said, I had an apple earlier today. I'm gonna actually, when I go to the grocery store, probably tomorrow, re-up on the apples. Y'all, this is so random. Is there a particular apple that you guys typically use or have in the house or that you eat on a regular basis? Because there are so many different kind of apples, and I know a lot of times people have one that they prefer, or if they prefer red versus green or whatever. But is there an apple that you like? Let me know in the comments what kind of apple you guys have. Who are all saying that to have an apple? What kind of apples do you eat on a regular basis? Just curious. So Kia Shaw said, congratulations, how exciting. I've lost 30 pounds and have plateaued. I've been stuck for about 2 months. I don't know what else to do, but I will figure something out, LOL. As far as constipation, I use Miralax maybe once a week. I add it to warm bone broth, and I'd hit read more. And it works quick. Okay, so Miralax is something that I'll keep in the back of my mind. I was doing bone broth on a pretty regular basis when I told you guys about it before. I have since stopped, but I am still doing my like hot water or hot lemon water in the morning. And what else? And as far as the plateau, you didn't say what dose you're on. So maybe moving up doses could help you. Maybe I'm not sure if you're working out, but working out and increasing your protein. So definitely good luck to you if you're looking to lose more than where you are right now. Y'all gave me some long comments, and I appreciate it. I'm just trying to, for the sake of time, do a little skimmy skim on here. So is it Vante Black? Said congratulations. I've been on a GLP-1 since June of 2025 and have lost 35 pounds. I titrated from the lowest dose and emphasized that I wanted to lose weight at a slower rate so my body wouldn't be negatively impacted. And that is 1,000% of goal of mine too. I was talking to someone recently and we were talking about just like not wanting to look like the typical person who's on GLP-1. And what I mean by that, I don't mean no tea, no shade. I mean the people who lost, and this doesn't even have to be GLP-1. This could be people who have had gastric bypass or anything like that, where you lose a significant amount of weight like that. And you see the sagging skin, you see what the people call the Ozempic face, and all of the things like that. The one thing that I was grateful for the last time was that my face got like really good and slim to where I wanted it to be, but it didn't have like that sagging, sunken in type of face. And I also didn't get to like a crazy lower weight than anything that what I was like used to. So yeah, I get you 100%. What else? What else? What is this? Multi MJO says, good job. I found you in the beginning of your journey on TikTok. Thank you so much. You were so inspiring. Thank you so much. More water, magnesium pills, prunes, fiber in general, and moving around. Yes, yes, yes to all of those things. Prunes. It's funny, prunes, I actually don't mind the taste of prunes. Not that it's something that I like have in the house or would buy on a regular basis, but I don't mind the taste of prunes. I think they taste kind of good. And fiber for sure, we have said that. And moving around, I get that 1,000%. Definitely so over this cold. I'm ready to get back in these streets and be walking around and doing more stuff other than sitting at home. Shimmy ER said a half a cup of Miralax daily and you'll get your life back with a laughing emoji. Someone else said, yes, half a cup of Miralax in my coffee every morning. Okay, that is definitely something I've heard of. I've never tried Miralax before, so I'm going to keep that in mind. Steph with an F, with an EF, F said, move up in dose 7.5 will boost the weight loss. Exclamation point. So it will boost the weight loss. Why waste your money on 5 milligrams? Move up. I've been on 15 for over 1.5 years and still maintaining and losing. My appetite is still suppressed. I've been on this journey since July 2025, from 215 to 160. Amazing. Don't do the I lost on the low dose competition. It doesn't matter, low or high dose, your body will be different. And I'll stop there. You still keep going, but thank you. That's real tea. That is real tea, and thank you for keeping it real and honest with me. Why waste my money on 5 if I'm not seeing the results that I want? Like, I should be moving up. Why am I so nervous to move up? Oh my God. I'm gonna move up though. I am gonna do it as soon as I finish recording this video. Um and then Carolyn Cruz said, hi, hair shedding will stop once you meet your goal weight and stay steady. So good, so true. I'm hoping that when I go to 7.5, if I do start to see like the pounds drop again, that I don't see as significant amount, like the significant amount of hair loss that I saw before. I know, like I said, I'm taking more vitamins now. I'm staying on top of my protein. I'm taking hair, skin, and nails. So fingers crossed with that. Okay, Ms. Kimmy Kim says, I take Benefiber super greens every day, but if I get a little constipated, I mix it with the Kiala greens for a day or two. And it's a great cleanse. I also increase my water intake until I go. So good. Like I said, the Kiala greens, the last time around, maybe that was like my saving grace, because I legit had no, I'll say, I'm not going to say no constipation, but nothing that was like significant to the point where I was like this is a problem. Okay, Gina Marie says, congratulations on being in Wonderland. I'm about 20 pounds away from Wonderland. I'm on 7.5 now. The fatigue is rough for the first few days after the injection. Smooth Move tea is my go-to for constipation. Okay, good to know. And congrats on your 20 pounds away from Wonderland. Congrats on that. The fatigue is real. Okay. It is very, very real. And I guess also too, maybe it's just this time of year with it being colder and snow and darker earlier. Like, that's probably definitely not helping. And the last time when I did my GLP-1 journey, I started in April. It was like March, April. And then I finished or continued until about like October. So it's actually interesting. This is my first time doing it in this like winter season. So I wonder if that's making it like a little bit worse as far as the fatigue. So that's just something that I'm saying out loud and noticing. She is Tamika, says, hello, gorgeous. I say move up to 7.5 is a sweet spot for most. I loved it actually. It got me to my goal weight. That's very encouraging to hear. I've been in maintenance for a year now. So 5 milligrams makes sense for me, but I still love 7.5. It takes the cravings out. And what were you in Florida for? I can't wait to see the vlog. I'm so trifling. I didn't vlog. I'm going to put some of the shorts up here because I posted the content on my Instagram and TikTok. But I went to Florida for a quick 24-hour trip. I can't remember if I said this in the last video. I think I may have said a little bit of it, but it was just a quick trip to get some sun, some peace of mind, and then I came right back home. So it was like just what I needed. And I just knew that if I were to vlog the journey, it would have probably taken more of like that mental rest and reset out of it. Like, I did capture content on my phone because I know I was going to be posting on Instagram and TikTok. But if I were to like do a long form vlog, I knew it would have taken me mentally out of like that relaxation space. So I hope y'all forgive me. Next time around, I will vlog, because I was thinking the other day, I was like, I need to just pick the camera back up and stop playing. But yes, so the resounding theme is, and I think I'm actually going to stop there. There's so many comments. I wanted to go through so much more, but the resounding theme is I'm moving up to 7.5, and 7.5 seems to be the sweet spot for most of you guys. Miralax, fiber gummies, apples, all of those things. It sounds like that is helping you guys. Greens and drinking more water for sure. So thank you for those tips. And the hair loss, I know, is normal. And hopefully once I'm finished or like kind of level out where I am with like the weight loss process, I'll see no hair loss, and I'll also see just less of that in general. So I'm going to stop there. I don't want to, but y'all know I try to keep these videos at a certain length of time. So I am excited. I will keep you guys posted in my next GLP-1 update if I have anything like weird or wonky that happens, or I'm actually not even 1,000% sure if I have to have a doctor's visit or a telehealth visit to move up to 7.5. So I'm going to check that and see, and I will let you guys know. But Mochi Health makes it so easy. So I'm going to put the QR code up here. If it's something that you've been contemplating, if you are on a GLP-1 journey and you need to switch providers, if you're looking at something that's more cost effective or whatever the case is, definitely I'm a huge fan. It comes right to your doorstep. Everything is online and it just makes it easy. So shout out to my partners at Mochi for sponsoring this video. And I love you guys so much. I'm going to put up all the shorts and stuff for my Florida trip. So let me know what you guys think. And if you would do a solo trip, and what else? And that's it. So I'm excited to update you guys when I get on 7.5. Okay. So thank you guys. I love you, and peace out.